Hi everybody, welcome to week 2 of the weight loss challenge. Today we are talking about sprints.
And what I love about sprints, they give you the biggest bang for your buck.
Can you tell us if sprints are the same as a HIIT workout?
They are similar. Both of them have a period of higher intensity exercise followed by a recovery period. So your traditional HIIT workout, the higher intensity part is anywhere from 30 seconds to like 4 minutes. The recovery time is shorter, and those workouts go from like 20 to 30 minutes. The thing is that when you're working at a higher intensity like that for a longer period of time and you don't have the same recovery time, you have to budget your energy in order to get the whole workout done. The thing that's great about sprints is that your high intensity part, and we're talking 100% all out effort, very short period of time, 10, 15, 20 seconds. And then your recovery is anywhere from like 2 to 4 minutes. So you have an opportunity to recoup the energy that you need to be able to go all out like that.
Okay.
They're very good for fat loss in particular because the sprint at that all out effort like that allows you to burn through any glucose that you have circulating in your bloodstream, go through the glucose in your muscle, in your liver, and get to the fat layer faster. So it's very powerful to get to the fat loss. The other thing that's really cool about sprints is last week we talked about insulin and how insulin's the hormone that puts any extra calories into the fat cell. Sprints allow you to blunt that effectiveness of insulin in even putting the calories in your fat cell in the first place. You want to warm up first, just movement, okay? 1 to 2 minutes. Then you want to go in an all-out effort. Everything you got. I like to think of a very mean dog chasing me and I am trying to get to safety. It's very much a mindset to work that hard. Once you've got your sprint in, and you kind of know when you've gotten to that sweet spot because you will start slowing down and how you can't keep up the same pace, and you will really feel it in your breathing. So take that intensity down, recover from that, and then repeat. So if you warm up, do a sprint, recover, do a second sprint, recover, you got a great workout in less than 10 minutes. But one thing that's really cool about sprints is that you get virtually the same benefit even if you split them up throughout the day. So if you're just a beginner and you say, well, I'm going to do 2 sprints today, all you have to do is when you're up in the morning going about getting things ready, stop and do a quick running in place sprint and then continue with your day. And you can do the same thing during dinner time. And there you've got your 2 sprints and it didn't influence, how your day went. Anybody can fit those in. Once you get to the point where you can do a couple sprints like that, maybe once a week, then think about how can I progress from here? Maybe you do a second workout during the week of 2 sprints. Maybe you add a 3rd sprint instead of just doing the 2. Maybe if you only did the sprint for 10 seconds, you shoot for 12 seconds or 15 seconds, or you just increase the intensity. So I like to do things like this on an elliptical or on a recumbent bike, ones where you control the speed. It's more difficult to do on a treadmill because the speed is going, and it's kind of hard sometimes to figure out how to, bring it up and down. And the other thing too is you can run in place like I mentioned before, or if you're a little bit more fit and you want to do running sprints outside, you can do them outside.
Thank you so much, Kelly. All right, good luck everybody. Have a wonderful week. I hope I see everybody sprinting.